Norway had 24% possession against Brazil and scored twice. Haaland barely touched the ball. That's not luck. It's one of 7 distinct counter-attacking systems that coaches at this tournament have spent years drilling. Before Norway face England on Saturday, here are all 7. What they are, who has mastered them, and which ones actually hold up when the opponent saw them coming. The moment a team wins the ball, they have a window. 2, maybe 3 seconds where the opponent's shape is broken. Every pass sideways closes it. The launch counter doesn't take sideways passes. 1 ball, forward, immediately, into the space behind the defensive line. The striker's job is to read that pass before it's even played, and run. You've seen this work every time an underdog shocks a possession team. Leicester City, 2015. Vardy averaging under 2 touches per goal, Mahrez finding him in behind before the defense could recover, and 5 days ago, Norway versus Brazil. Solbaken's team had 24% possession. 2 goals, both from transition, Haaland's second, 1 pass from midfield, 1 run, done. The reason most teams fail to replicate it is straightforward. The system only works if you have that striker. Not a target man, not someone who holds up play. Someone who reads the pass before it's even been played. The entire system lives or dies on 1 player. 8 out of 10. The most direct threat in football when the conditions are right. Completely nullified the moment that striker isn't there. Most counter-attack systems are built around speed. This one is built around patience. The fortress break asks a team to do something psychologically brutal. Sit deep, absorb pressure, and wait. Not for 10 minutes, for the full 90 if necessary. The shape is compact, 2 banks of defenders, lines connected, no gaps inside the penalty area. The opponent gets possession, they get space in front of the box, they don't get chances inside it. And eventually, the moment they overcommit, push an extra midfielder forward, leave space in behind, the fortress breaks. 1 or 2 players, fast, into open pitch. Greece, Euro 2004, 6 knockout games. Spain, France, the Czech Republic, Portugal, none of them found a way through Otto Rehagel's defensive block. Morocco at the 2022 World Cup held Spain and Portugal to 0 open play goals, reached a semi-final on the same blueprint. And Spain at this tournament have still to concede their first goal. 9 out of 10, the highest tournament win rate of any style on this list. Underrated because it's unglamorous. Greece and Morocco didn't need the ball to win, and neither did Norway last Sunday. Every counter-attack style starts with winning the ball. What changes is where. The launch counter wins it in your own half and goes immediately. The high hunt wins it 40 meters up the pitch and attacks from there. The mechanism, press the opponent high in their own half, force a mistake in build-up. The moment the ball is won, you're already in their territory, their shape is broken, and the distance to goal is 40 meters, not 80. Klopp's Liverpool, 2018-20. Tracked time from high turnover to shot. Under 7 seconds on average. That's not a transition, that's an ambush. The cost is fitness. You have to press for 90 minutes to manufacture enough turnovers. In extra time, that system breaks, which is precisely when the fortress break teams are waiting for you to tire. Germany at Euro 2024 built their goal threat almost entirely from high-press turnovers, 2-goal comebacks powered by winning the ball 40 meters out and finishing before the opposition could recover their shape. 7 out of 10. Spectacular when it clicks. The style that demands most from the team and delivers least when they're running on empty. If you want to know how these styles hold up all the way to a final, that's what EP1's shootout analysis is there for. Link in the card above. When a team pushes forward, their fullbacks follow. And the moment a fullback pushes up the pitch, they leave a channel behind them, a gap between where they were and where the winger needs to be. Teams that run the channel arrow have one job on transition: get the ball into that space before the fullback recovers. Wide, immediately. Not to a winger who checks to feet, to one who runs. The defender is wrong side, the pitch is open. It's a one-on-one with a running start. Thierry Henry built his career on this. Arsenal and France, first decade of this century, their most dangerous moments came not through central combinations, but through Henry accelerating into left channel space before defenders could close. Brazil's only open play goal against Norway came the same way. Vinicius Jr., right channel, running before the pass was played. The counter style that beat them, used against the team that beat them. 7 out of 10. Elite when the runner is elite. A liability when the channel is tracked, the winger is quiet, and there's no second option on the other flank. The launch counter relies on pace. The high hunt relies on fitness. This one relies on neither. It relies on geometry. On transition, specific players are coached to reach exact positions that create numerical overloads. 3 attackers against 2 defenders, 2 against 1. The midfielder's first thought when the ball is won isn't go forward, it's who is already in position. The goal is to attack a gap you've already outnumbered before you've played a pass. Inter Milan 2010 Champions League. Mourinho's 5-3-2 transition system, Sneijder threading the through ball into the 3 versus 2, became their signature. 3 goals from structured overloads in the Barcelona semi-final alone. The transition wasn't spontaneous, it was drilled, position by position. Atletico Madrid under Simeone built a decade of Champions League relevance on the same logic. Slower than a sprint counter, more reliable. You're never gambling on one player's pace, where it fails, against a deep block. The overload exists, but in front of a parked bus, not behind a defensive line. No space to run into means the geometry collapses. 8 out of 10. The most coachable style on this list. Works regardless of personnel, which is why it's survived 20 years. Every time the opposition wins a corner, something extraordinary happens. 8 or 9 outfield players flood into your penalty area. The fullbacks push in, and 60 meters of empty pitch opens up behind them. Most teams see a defensive set piece as a defensive problem. Head it clear, hold shape, move on. The dead ball ambush sees it as an attacking opportunity. The one moment in a match where the opponent is maximally out of position. One designated runner stays near halfway. One player is tasked with finding him on the clearance. Within 4 seconds of winning the ball, you're in space, no defenders between you and goal. Chelsea, 2004-5 under Mourinho, specifically tracked transitions from opponent corners as a team KPI. Drogba and Gudjonsson were coached to stay and run, rather than crowd the near post. England's coaching staff post-2018 added the same metric to their dataset. No team scored directly from a corner counter in this tournament's quarter-finals. Which is the point. Most teams still don't drill it. 6 out of 10. The most underutilized counter-attack in football. When it lands, it's undefendable. The gap isn't in the opportunity, it's in the coaching awareness. Every style on this list starts the same way. You win the ball, you attack. This one starts differently. You lose the ball and immediately press to win it back. Not to defend, to recover possession within 6 to 8 seconds before the opponent can organize their own counter, and then attack from wherever you are on the pitch. You counter their counter before it starts. Klopp at Borussia Dortmund, 2011-12, built the system from first principles. His phrase became doctrine: a counter-press is worth more than any playmaker. Win the ball back 6 seconds after losing it, and the opponent's shape doesn't exist yet. You're not attacking a defense. You're attacking a team still running the wrong way. Manchester City, 2022-23, Haaland as the press release safety valve. Counter-press to recover the ball, one pass to Haaland running in behind. The launch counter and the second press combined. Same system, same player. Norway use a simplified version. Solbaken's team has a ball recovery trigger before dropping into the fortress shape, which is why they're hard to break on transitions without pressing high. Saturday's question: can England's press bypass that recovery layer before Norway reset into the block? 9 out of 10. The future of counter-attacking football. Not a fallback tactic, the most sophisticated way to own the transition in both directions. 7 styles, Some teams built an entire tournament run on one of them. Greece in 2004, Morocco in 2022, Norway right now. On Saturday, you'll see at least 3 of these in 90 minutes. Now you know which ones. Which counter-attacking system do you think Norway run against England on Saturday? And does England's press beat it? Drop it in the comments. EP3 goes up Monday, Every Way Underdogs Beat Giants explained. The quarterfinals are writing the script.